I'm a successful real estate agent, but I just got news I'll be moving across the country in 6 months. What should I do now to hit the ground running as an agent in unfamiliar territory?
You're moving to a new area. That's a big, big deal. And an area that's competitive, which I would love because I'm competitive. Personally, I would love that. So here's what I would do. I'm going to give you 3 tips of what I would do tomorrow if this was me. Number 1, I would find the right broker. Now, I know that you're already with the broker. Maybe it's a big franchise, maybe it's independent, and they might have that same brokerage over in this area. But before just saying I'm going to go from this broker to that broker and stay with the same one, I would do some research. I would want to make sure I'm with the right broker. I would hate for you to start with a brokerage in 6 months and then find out 3 months later, they were great in Louisiana, but they suck in Seattle, right? Whatever the case may be. I would hate for that to happen. So I would really, really dive down and focus and say, I'm gonna do some research and find the right broker. What is the right broker for you? I would say the right broker for me is someone who can make introductions to me, someone who can help me be an expert in the area, someone who can help me understand what Seattle's all about because I've never really been there other than vacationing. So that's what I would do is number 1, find the right broker. Number 2, I'd become an expert. I think becoming an expert is going to be very, very, very important if you're going to succeed in real estate. Right now, you're an expert where you are, and you need to be an expert where you're going. Whether that's from knowing compliance and state laws for the contract, because obviously they have different laws, right, per state. And also, it's knowing the neighborhood. So you might be moving to Seattle, I'm using that as an example, but you don't know the area, and you need to be an expert. It's like a doctor, right? They need to know if they're doing surgery, the ins and outs, the knives, where all the medication is. They need to know all of that stuff. And the same thing with you. You've got to know the neighborhood. So I'd get in and make sure you lean on that brokerage, right? Because that's something that you're looking for. Lean on them to help you do that. Now, the third thing, which I think is the most important thing I would do, is create a 90-day plan. You right now have a great advantage over a lot of other realtors. You have 6 months to prep because you're not there, right? You're back home and now you're moving. You have 6 months to prep. So what I do is I'd lay out a calendar, big calendar. I'd look at 90 days and I'd set a 90-day plan. I take some of the, selfishly, right? I take some of the 30-day challenges items I did and I told people to do and I'd modify them because you're not there yet. I would lay out 90 days from meeting prospects to joining clubs. If you're into tennis, what's the tennis club you're going to join? What does that look like day 1 through 90? So day 1 may be like, I'm going to join a tennis club. Day 2, I might have to do this. Day 3, I might have to go to find a gym. Day 4, 5, 6, all the way to 90. 90 days would be me head down, grinding real estate mode. That's what I'd be doing. So those are the 3 tips I would do. Now, here's a little nugget. What I'd also do now, since you have time, is I would actually look at my current database. You said you're seasoned. You said you're a veteran. You said you have business coming in a successful business. Well, you can't let that go away. And guess what? The best thing about real estate, we can give a lead out and get 30% when it actually closes. We can give a referral out. And you're probably getting a lot of referrals if you're a seasoned vet. So what I would do is I'd clean up my database. I'd find a rock star realtor who I'm comfortable giving referrals to, and I know they're going to do a great job and offer the same type of level of service that I did, and I'd make a soft intro, right? I'd say, hey, Amy, as the gal who did a deal with me last year, I'm moving, this is what's going on in my life, but I'm still here for you. Also, I want you to know Jim is someone I put my name to. Jim's phenomenal. And so if you hear from Jim, don't worry. He's not some crazy guy. He's working with me and my team because I still have my team back home. And guess what? He's going to help you. I would capitalize as much as I can on past business because you can refer that out and make money. Don't let that slip. That's extra income right there as you build your other practice here in Seattle. So I'm excited for you. Change is always good. I think you're going to learn a lot. New area is always great. Good luck. Go out there, make it happen, get the 90-day plan, and execute. Ciao.